Hi, I'm Guy Reams and welcome to Physical Security University. This morning I was thinking about video management systems, and specifically I was thinking about video management as a strategy to approach customers, or more importantly to gain new customers in selling IP video surveillance systems. When I first started out in the IP surveillance business, I oftentimes would really focus on the technical details of the camera devices. I really wanted to make sure the customer understood things like frame rate and resolution and pixel count. I wanted to make sure they understood lighting controls and issues like that. And I know that as I walked around the job site with the customer, they became really convinced that I knew what I was talking about and was an expert in this particular area. And of course I established credibility. The problem was I wasn't really getting to the core of the issue, which was the customer's problem. Now, oftentimes I would discover the problem while I was walking around with the customer, but the problem is if I focus too much on particular devices, such as cameras or storage or networking or computers or servers, if I focus too much on those things, I'd lose sight of the core business problem and how to solve that problem. It was later on that I started learning that when I approached the customer for the first time, I made it more of a discussion of video management. Even when the customer wanted to really get down and dirty in the details of what camera type would be best, I would entertain those questions, but rather than getting down and talking about the intricate details, I would steer the customer back to a discussion on video management. Why? Because selection of the video management system impacts all other aspects of an IP video surveillance system. It impacts exactly how camera streams will hit the server. It impacts in what fashion they will view the video, whether or not they are emphasizing full-time monitoring or whether just simply wanting to view recorded events. If the customer is amenable to using a lot of analytic types of approaches, or it also impacts what type of cameras we can use, what type of storage we would need, what type of system we would implement. So video management really became the key, not just because of a top-down approach where I start focusing on the software, moving my way down through the stack, but more importantly, as I talked about video management, demonstrated video management, showed them the features, talked about how to export video, how to gather evidence from a video management system, the customer would begin to share with me or divulge with me with their problems. A great example was a park system I installed once, where when I started having a discussion about what the video management system could do, the person who was hiring me said stop. They brought in their management, and the managers sat down with me and they went over what their problems were. And they began to ask me, well, could this system solve this? How would the system do this? And I began to find all these little areas that they didn't even know that a video management system could solve. And as we started solving that, I became more ingratiated with the customer. They began to appreciate the fact that I could help solve their problems. So it's just a thought. Video management should be, in my opinion, the thing we lead with. It should be the thing that we go into the customer with. Instead of spending so much time on the cameras, although they are important, or so much time on the systems that we will install, we should spend more time on video management. In fact, if I were you, I would make sure that my salespeople were an absolute expert in demoing a video management system, and more importantly, being able to navigate the controls and explain its usefulness and its features. So in this case, video management is definitely the key, and I would emphasize video management in all my sales activities.